It's 8:35 right now. The siblings of Peter Boy Pkg speak only to Hawaii News Now about seeing their parents in handcuffs 19 years after their brother's disappearance.
For me, it's a relief knowing that, something is getting done.
Peter Boy's brother and sister say that the murder indictment was long overdue. They believe that their mother has been protecting their father all this time. Here's Lynn Kawano with the exclusive story.
Investigators do have new evidence in the 19-year-old case. While they won't disclose details of that evidence, Peter Boy's sister says some of it is tied to her memories of what happened the day he disappeared.
They've celebrated many of his birthdays here, but this year was different. Peter Boy Pkg would have turned 25 years old this past Sunday. His siblings went to the family's favorite beach that day, Old A's, in Kona. They left a picture, a flower, and said a prayer. This year's birthday came just days after his parents were arrested, 19 years after Peter Boy's murder.
Okay. You're arrested for murder, okay?
Bittersweet. I know that something is happening and we can at least smile a little bit more.
For me, it's a relief knowing that, something is getting done.
Lena and Alan Nicole were young when their 6-year-old brother disappeared, but they remembered the beatings they endured from their father, Peter Pkg Sr. All the children agree, though, that Peter Boy was subjected to the most. Daily beatings, forced to eat his own feces, tortured in his own home. Child Protective Services eventually took the kids away, sending them to live with their grandparents. That's when all these videos and pictures were taken, when the children were happy and safe. But CPS eventually returned them to the Pkgs, and the beatings resumed. In 1997, Lena Nicole was just 4 years old. She remembers bits and pieces of the day. She says she saw Peter Boy's dead body in a box in the closet, and then remembered her father taking the box away. She never saw her brother again. 2 years ago, Hawaii County Police and prosecutors reopened the Peter Boy case, going back and interviewing the siblings again. They showed Lena interviews she did with police many years ago, and that triggered memories, which are contributing to some of the new evidence in the case.
Seeing the interviews again, it kind of just brought back a lot. Little details, I guess, is what clicked afterwards. Like I said, the whole box thing.
Last year, police arrested Jalen and Peter Pkg for welfare fraud and gun crimes, tactics to get the couple physically separated. Lena saw a chance to rekindle a relationship with her mother and possibly get her to reveal any details she might have about Peter Boy's disappearance.
It was kind of off and on. She would text me late at night, saying that Peter was being abusive. She could find a way out. I mean, she could have just left while he was at work.
During secret meetings, Lena would bring her toddler son, Luke, hoping it would convince Jalen that she was missing out on a life with family.
One time she said that she looked like Peter Boy.
Did she ever ask him?
She did, but I wouldn't. I told her that he was either tired or he was sleepy, he was hungry. I would make up some excuse.
You just don't trust her?
Yeah, I just don't.
After Peter Pkg's arrest last week, Jalen sent a text to her daughter saying he was in jail.
I told her that he belongs there. Now is her chance to actually do something, to leave or, do something, but I guess it still hasn't happened.
She didn't respond to that?
No, she didn't. I was hoping she would, but she didn't.
Minutes later, Jalen was also taken into custody.
Where is Peter Boy, Jalen?
I want her to at least say what happened, honestly. I mean, not for me, but for my grandpa. He wants to know what happened.
Their grandparents raised the other kids after Peter Boy's disappearance. Their grandmother died a few years ago, but made them promise that they would never stop searching for answers. The arrests are giving their grandpa hope that the search may be coming to an end soon.
That night, he was kind of crying and he was singing the songs that he used to sing with Peter Boy too. And he even had Peter Boy's picture up next to my grandma and lit a candle and he said his prayers to them. And it kind of hurt seeing him like that, but I know it's gonna happen.
The family knows the upcoming trial will not be easy. Peter Boy's body was never found. They will all have to testify and face their parents. But they are hopeful that their mother will realize that she is now facing a murder charge and significant jail time and will turn into a witness. I'm Lynn Kawano, Hawaii News Now.